Recognizing what others overlook. The evidence that changes an investigation does not always arrive as a dramatic confession or a laboratory breakthrough. Sometimes it is a receipt nobody thought mattered. A video containing an unidentified person. A 7-minute gap in a timeline. A witness whose name appeared in a report but who was never interviewed. The information may have been present from the beginning. The problem is that nobody recognized its importance. Evidence rarely announces what it can prove when it is first discovered. Its value often appears only after it is compared with other facts. A receipt can establish where someone was at a particular time. A photograph can reveal a previously unknown witness. An email can identify another document. A discrepancy in a timeline can show that an accepted account may be incomplete. Each item may appear insignificant by itself. When those items are connected, however, they can change the direction of the entire investigation. One case that reinforced this lesson involved Belynda Goff. She was convicted of murdering her husband and spent nearly 23 years in prison before her conviction was overturned. As the defense investigation progressed, it became clear that the original investigation had concentrated on evidence supporting its initial theory. Other investigative opportunities had not received the same attention. Some evidence had not been fully preserved. Certain leads had not been thoroughly developed. Alternative explanations had not been tested with the same intensity as the prosecution's theory. The important discoveries did not all come from finding evidence that had never existed before. They came from recognizing the significance of information that had already been available but had never been fully investigated.
Yes, I am very conscious of the freedom I have to enjoy this.
That distinction matters in every investigation, including a military defense case. Government investigators may work under significant time constraints, and their immediate purpose may be to determine whether probable cause exists. A defense investigation serves a different purpose. It must examine the evidence already presented, identify what was not pursued, and determine whether other facts or explanations deserve objective investigation. That does not mean criticizing every decision made by the original investigators. It means ensuring that important legal decisions are made only after every meaningful lead has received appropriate attention. When reviewing a case, ask what everyone has accepted without question. Which evidence was collected but never fully analyzed? Which witnesses were identified but never interviewed? Do photographs, text messages, phone records, receipts, calendar entries, social media posts, or electronic records deserve another look? Is there a small detail that becomes important only when it is placed beside the timeline or compared with a witness statement? Clients and family members should preserve information even when they believe it has no value. Today's insignificant observation may become tomorrow's key witness, timeline correction, documentary exhibit, or impeachment evidence. Recognizing overlooked evidence is not luck. It comes from experience, curiosity, disciplined analysis, and the willingness to ask one more question after everyone else believes the investigation is finished. Professional investigators do not distinguish themselves by seeing things that are invisible to everyone else. They distinguish themselves by recognizing the importance of facts that others have already seen, but overlooked. This information is educational and reflects the perspective of an independent defense investigator. It is not legal advice. Legal decisions should always be made in consultation with qualified legal counsel.